Hello everyone. As promised, we, Gayathri and Radhika, are back with the second part of our animal-themed Navratri Golu. In our previous video, we depicted the animals who served as Vahanas. Continuing with animals in mythology, in this video, we will be focusing on certain creatures from the animal kingdom that have played a prominent role in the progression of events during Vishnu's various avatars. The first animal is a fish from the Matsya avatar. During the great floods at the end of the Kalpa, as Brahma goes to sleep, Vishnu transforms into a large horned fish to preserve the universe. He swims through the flood waters with a boat in tow, tied to its horn with Vasuki the serpent. The boat houses the essentials required for a renewed start in the next day of Brahma, including herbs, creatures, and the Saptarishis. Vishnu also rescues his devotee King Satyavrat and subsequently makes him a Manu responsible for progeny in the new world. A horse from the Hayagriva avatar. Also during the great floods, where Vishnu appears with the face and neck of a horse. When the universe is fully underwater, two asuras, Madhu and Kaithabha, steal the Vedas from Brahma. Since these asuras have a boon of immortality in water, Vishnu assumes the form of an enormous horse-faced man and kills them by placing them on his thigh, which is large enough to form an island, thus nullifying the boon. A tortoise from the Kurma avatar. To help the Devas and Asuras churn the milk ocean and retrieve their lost wealth and possessions, Vishnu takes the form of a tortoise and keeps the Mandara mountain, used as a churning rod, afloat by supporting its weight on his shell. Here too, Vasuki the snake helps by offering to be the churning rope. A boar from the Varaha avatar. Vishnu comes as a wild boar to retrieve the Bhuloka hidden in the depth of the ocean by the Asura Hiranyaksha. Here is the fallen Hiranyaksha after getting killed by Varaha. Varaha then lifts the Bhuloka from the ocean floor with his tusks and restores it back on its axis. A lion from the Narasimha avatar. Vishnu burst out of a pillar as Narasimha, having a lion's upper body, to protect his ardent little devotee Prahlada against his tyrant father Hiranyakashyap, the brother of Hiranyaksha. Vishnu, in this half-lion, half-human form, seats himself on the steps, lays Hiranyakashyap on his lap and tears him with his bare claws, thus overcoming the boon given to Hiranyakashyap by Brahma. Prahlada is standing with his eyes closed, immersed in Vishnu's devotion. A beetle from the Vamana avatar. Unlike the previous avatars, where Vishnu himself took the form of an animal, this time the animal reference comes in the form of Shukracharya, the guru of the Asuras. Here is the generous Asura king, Mahabali, with a plate full of gold, precious gems and jewels. This is little Vamana, with a sack and an umbrella, who is asking for alms from Mahabali. Shukracharya on recognizing Vamana for Vishnu, goes inside the spout of the vessel as a beetle to block the water flow in an attempt to prevent Mahabali from giving Vamana the arms of his choice, knowing that it would lead to his downfall. In Parashurama avatar, a cow is the main point of the story and becomes instrumental for the events that follow. This is the divine all-giving cow, Kamadhenu, owned by Parashuram's parents, sage Jamadagni and Renuka. The ruthless king Kartavirya Arjun, who is infamous for his 1000 arms, wants to possess Kamadhenu. On their refusal, he kills Jamadagni. This enrages Parshuram and he goes on a Kshatriya killing spree for 21 consecutive generations. Ramavatara has many animals playing important roles. In descending order of the timeline, first are the Vanaras belonging to the monkey clan. Here they are seen building the Ram Setu over the ocean to help Rama rescue Sita. This is Nala and Neela, the brothers who are the architects of the bridge, with the other Vanaras helping them. They are lifting rocks and laying the bridge step by step. Ramanama has been written on every stone. A tiny squirrel has come to help them, contributing its bit by lifting a pebble. Next, a pair of brave eagles, Jatayu and Sampati. This is Jatayu, who valiantly fights Ravana when he sees him abducting Sita in his Pushpaka Vamana. Though Ravana slays Jatayu, his courage fills Sita with hope and determination. She ties her ornaments in a pouch and drops it to the ground as means of identification and a sign of her whereabouts. This is Jatayu's elder brother, Sampati, who lost his wings years before while protecting Jatayu from the scorching heat of the sun during flight. Nevertheless, he is ever watchful from the tree on which he resides and guides the Vanaras by telling the direction and location of Sita. Last one shown is a crow named Kakabhushandi, Rama's childhood playmate and eternal devotee. The common animal between Rama Avatar and Krishna Avatar is Jambavan, the great old bear. Here, he is seen in Krishna Avatar in his bare land along with the famed Shamantakamani, which was originally possessed by Satyabhama's father, Satrajit, a Yadava nobleman who was a great devotee of Surya. After a ferocious battle with Krishna, Jambavan returns the Shamantakamani to the Yadavas and gets his daughter, Jambavati, married to Krishna. Another animal from the Krishna avatar is a snake. Years after Krishna's death, Takshak, the king of snakes, comes to bite Emperor Parikshit, the grandson of Arjun, in a bid to fulfill the curse of Shringi Rishi. Meanwhile, Parikshit, after knowing that he would die in 7 days, listens to the Bhagavata Purana discourse from Vyasa's son Shuka at Shukartal, situated on the banks of river Ganga. Many rishis are in attendance. Attaining enlightenment through the recital, Parikshit is now contently awaiting his impending death, with the rishis too feeling happy to be a part of this blissful rendition. There ends our second segment of Animals in Mythology, where we depicted the prominent creatures that shared the spotlight during Vishnu's various avatars. While the earlier avatars had Vishnu himself transform into an animal to accomplish the task in hand, the later avatars saw different animals assisting Vishnu in taking forward the event towards its intended culmination. It is evident that the qualities and strengths distinctive to an animal makes it aptly suited for the role it is required to perform in each avatar. Time and again, these animals have set glowing examples of selflessness, courage, determination, resourcefulness, hard work, and fortitude for mankind, while contributing to the noble cause of restoring peace and harmony in the universe. So, let's give a round of applause to the fantastic beasts of our mythology. Until next time, Namaste.